Hello everybody and welcome back to a little video where we're going to be talking about the first PS5 Pro enhanced games for PSVR2 as a tab has opened up on the PS Store, leading to the PS5 Pro enhanced ones that we know about. There are 3 on the cards for PSVR2 at the moment, and lo and behold, none of them are Sony exclusives or Sony first party. Sony have stated they're interested in doing that for some games, maybe like GT7, like Resi. All of those ones that we know and love that are reprojected, perhaps with PSSR upscaling, could be unreprojected, which would be fantastic. But for now, the only confirmation we've got are from 3 devs. Now, these 3 devs are Better Than Life, who make Kayak VR. We've got the developer behind Cube, and we've got Hello Games, who obviously make No Man's Sky and the upcoming Light No Fire. Now, No Man's Sky is a game that we'll start off with and talk about what enhancements we may see there, because for 2 of these devs, we don't really know what they're bringing to the table in terms of graphical fidelity, say in upgrades, or how the game will be enhanced on PS5 Pro. But for No Man's Sky, it's become increasingly heavy on the PS5 and on PCs to run in VR, especially after the Worlds updates. This is a hefty game to run, a heavy game to run with a lot of systems, a lot of things going on and being rendered at once. I mean, it's a scale universe you can find yourself in virtual reality. I still think the performance at the moment is pretty decent on PS5. It's probably the most stable way to experience the game if you just want it to work. However, we do see some aliasing around objects at the moment, some little frame dips here and there in busier areas, and sometimes reflections being a little wonky. I feel like the aliasing, even though it's not massive, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's better than launch. I feel like that could be smoothed out very, very well on PS5 Pro. And also the frame drops, I feel like this will be the way to explore No Man's Sky, will be on PS5 Pro. It'll be the definitive smooth method to do so. If any dev's going to put in the extra mile to make this console run fantastically in VR, it's going to be Hello Games, let's be honest. I don't know if we can really hit unreprojected frame rates with No Man's Sky. It is that hefty of a game. Could be possible. If that is the case, that's the sort of thing that would push me to consider the PS5 Pro, is if we got unreprojected 90 Hz for a game like No Man's Sky. That would be utterly fantastic, because the game deserves to be seen in the smoothest light possible. However, we just don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the word is on that. One of the lead technical devs on No Man's Sky talks a lot about PSVR2 and VR in general, so perhaps we'll get an inkling as we go towards the launch of the PS5 Pro what they've got up their sleeve to make this game look and run even better than before. Now, next up, we've got Better Than Life Studios. These are the guys behind Kayak VR. Again, it's listed on the PS5 Pro Enhanced Game section. They haven't come out and really said what the enhancements are going to be, to my knowledge. And to be honest, I'm struggling to see how they could be enhanced. This game already looks pretty stunning. The only thing I can really think of that could be improved is maybe the pop-in in Soka Valley, but that is mostly fixed now as well, to be honest. Maybe slightly higher resolution, but the resolution, again, is pretty damn good. And I think from what the dev said, the game already runs unreprojected. Some people, me included, thought it runs reprojected, but I'm pretty sure it's not. What we're just seeing in those high contrast areas is the OLED panel ghosting that's naturally occurring due to the panel on the headset, not ghosting because of frame rate, which would be the main culprit in most games. So I'm not sure what they'd really upgrade with Kayak VR. This one's a bit of a mystery for me. So if you've got any ideas, please let me know in the comments below what you could really see improved with this one, because I honestly have no idea. On the subject of Kayak VR as well, if you've got the game, please go and try out the multiplayer update with a friend. It's really, really cool. You're seeing footage of that on screen now. It just got dropped maybe a week or so ago. I think it's just a fantastic update. Please go and give it a go. It's worth every second you spend on it. And finally, we know that Cube VR is getting a PS5 Pro upgrade. Now, this is the one we know the most about, because the Cube VR developer on Reddit spoke all about it, saying how they're basically making sure the visuals are at the maximum level possible, elevating them even further than the already stunning 4K textures of the PS5 version. It's one of the best looking PS5 games in terms of VR across the board. Cube is absolutely stunning. Of course, it's an acquired taste in terms of how it looks. It's a blocky Minecraft-like game, and the gameplay isn't for everybody. It's more of a creative kind of sandbox rather than survival or combat or anything like that, but it is a fantastic visual showcase, and the Cube dev has said they're putting in the work to make it look as good as possible. So I'm assuming that's bringing the textures up even more, making sure those draw distances are as vast as can be. Maybe it won't be the most noticeable upgrade from PS5 to PS5 Pro because the game already looks so good, but it will be an upgrade nonetheless, they have confirmed. I think that's the main thing for me with the PS5 Pro, is that Outside of the big hitters that are running reprojected frame rates and perhaps can reach for those unreprojected ones when the PS5 Pro comes out, most of the games will just get incremental improvements, and to be honest, I don't know if that's enough for me to want to upgrade and grab a console that's £700. Anyway, I know some of you guys will grab it and will give it a go on your PSVR2s, so I'm excited to see what you guys think of it. Please let me know what your hype level is for the PS5 Pro with PSVR2. Thank you all for watching this short little video. We've got plenty of content on the way over the next couple of days, but this was an exciting revelation that we've seen some games finally pop up for PSVR2 in the PS5 Pro Enhanced section of the store. And I've also got to say thank you to Atom. I want to say your name is @SamuelMrSam on Twitter. One of the subs, I recognize that name. Thank you so much for pointing this out to me, that these are actually on the list now, which is great. Without them, I would have no idea that this was even a thing, so thank you to them. Thank you to our patrons and YouTube members as well: Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Hazit Mercer, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin007, A License to Chill, Sun WTF, Fat Controllers, The Game Cat, Andrew Ehrenreich, Jason Parker, Lamar Hall, Jordy Bansma, Lemon64K, Outcast VR, Prophecy777, and Gundy Gundy. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.